It feels good to know that as an organization, we're a winning organization, that guys come here and fit in our culture and know that we take things really serious. We have fun, but we take things really serious, and we want to win games. It's just fun.
Happy New Year, Giannis.
Happy New Year.
So what have you been seeing these last few games as you've brought the ball up and kind of facilitated things? I think flirted with the second straight triple double, a lot of 3-point assists. Just what are you seeing, and maybe why has that been so effective the last few games?
I'm just, I think not necessarily this game, but the previous games, I see a lot of bodies in front of me. I see a lot of, I see the defense moving with me, and I know the only way to, break them down is by passing the ball, finding my teammates, and obviously I want to be aggressive. Obviously I want to get in the paint and down somebody, score. Feel good, feel a part of the game. But at the end of the day, I think my teammates are open, and I think in the long run, it's going to help by me find my teammates and facilitate for the team when I have to.
Bud kind of changed up the substitution patterns, rotation, the guys coming in to play with the starters the last few games. What has worked well with that? Because that second unit has really kind of come along, especially when they've played with you, Drew, or Chris, or Dante. What have you seen from that, this kind of new rotation those last few games?
In the second year, when I stay in the second year, I feel more comfortable. Obviously, I feel comfortable with the first unit, but Zada, Drew, is a handler. Dante now is a handler. Chris is a handler. But in the second unit, I try to be, the vocal point. I try to facilitate for the team, put them in the right spot, and I know that no matter where I look, I got shooters all around. Bobby can make threes, Pat can make threes, Dante can make threes, Brent can make threes. Sometimes I play with Brooke in the second unit that can make threes. It's just DJ Augustine when he comes in can make threes. And I just try to, get downhill. I know that they're always going to be in the paint. They're always going to try to show bodies, keep me out of the paint. And I know that if I'm patient enough and I'm on balance, I can find my teammates and they can knock down shots.
Eric, name?
Speaking of that, can you kind of take me through, I don't even know what you might call it. I think of it as the Kyle Korver play, where it's high ball screen with a shooter, and you used it with Bryn. I know you've done it with Delly and George Hill and every point guard I think you've ever played with.
I've done it with Tony Snell. That's how I started, Tony Snell.
Well, I mean, that's like the wing handoff rather than that high ball screen. So what has it been like in that kind of chemistry with Bryn? I know Bryn said you kind of spent the last couple of days kind of talking through it, trying to figure some of that out.
Obviously Bryn is a new player, just came to the team, and just try to find that chemistry with him. Obviously in the second unit he can shoot the ball. He can shoot the ball really, really well. You can tell, but he's willing to do, to set screen. He's willing to sacrifice his body, and he's physically he's strong, so he can actually set a good screen to the four man and still be able to slip out and for the shot. He's smart enough to read my eyes and know where I want to go and which way I want him to come set it. We're building a good chemistry there, and obviously with him and with Dante and with Pat and obviously with all those guys, I think it works. It works. Guys want to be in front of me and keep me away from the paint. While they slip out, they're wide open. They're always wide open. It's up to them if they're gonna make the shot or if what kind of night it's gonna be. But yeah, we did it last year with Kyle Korver, with Wesley Matthews, with George Hill a lot. I've done it with Malcolm in the past. It's a play that works. If you don't stay in front of me, I'm gonna try to go downhill. And if somebody else comes, the corner is wide open. If the guy is in front of me, that means the guy that just set the pick is wide open. So it's just something that I'm talk with them every day. And obviously, as we move forward, we're gonna be better in it. But I feel like it's something that's gonna work moving forward.
Through 6 games, you guys have made 20 or more threes 3 times already. Last year, you did that twice. Do you feel like this is the most shooting you've ever been surrounded with?
Yeah, I feel like the guys that on the team, they can shoot the ball. I really do. And no, we have to give credit to the people that was here before. They could shoot the ball, but different system. Obviously we've changed the system, and but the guys that we have, they're ready. They're ready to shoot the ball, and I've told them, stay ready because that ball is coming. So it's good. We have a good chemistry, and hopefully we can still make a lot of things moving forward.
Eric Woodyard.
What's up, Giannis? Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Obviously, you played against a Bulls team tonight where 4 guys were out, from COVID concerns. And, this thing is still real. Obviously, knock on wood, nobody on your team has been affected, but has it affected your leadership style as far as communicating with guys? Obviously, everybody's adults, but just making sure off the court guys are doing what they need to do to stay on the court. Like, what's your thoughts on just the league being so strict with the protocols and everything as well?
I think the league is doing a good job, keeping us safe. Obviously, at the end of the day, we are adult. You cannot force us to stay in a room. But at the end of the day, if you go out, it's on your own risk. You got to be, smart enough to take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't just affect you. It affects us as a team, and it affects our families also. So we got to keep one another accountable. It's a real thing. But we're doing the right thing. I think the league is doing the right thing, and hopefully in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, things should go back to normal, and we can look at this COVID-19 and put it in the past.
Zora Stevenson.
Brent was talking about how he appreciates and how he's noticed the way you think the game and read defenders, and how you guys have been able just to simply talk basketball. Have you noticed with any of the newcomers just the ability to chop it up with them and talk hoops in the way that you like to, and just kind of break things down and have those types of conversations?
Yeah, I love talking basketball, especially when you talk about things that help the team get wins. Obviously, like I was talking with Bobby, like I didn't know Bobby could score the ball like that. It's insane, and it helped us. I've talked with Drew, talked with DJ, tried to talk with everybody. But yeah, I love talking basketball. I try to talk to my teammates as much as possible, and talk about things that help us win game.
One quick follow-up for you. Bobby keeps talking about how much fun he's having, and just with the culture here and how everybody's focused on winning. How does that make you feel, knowing Milwaukee is this winning destination for people that haven't had fun on teams in a long time?
It feels good. It feels good to know that as an organization, we're a winning organization, that guys come here and fit in our culture and know that we take things really serious. We have fun, but we take things really serious, and we want to win games. And it's just fun. It's just fun because I see that they're having fun. I see that when we're blowing up a team by 30, they're having fun. They're like, oh wow, we did this. This is the 3rd time we're doing it in the 6 games. I'm like, well, we got to do it again. We got to repeat it again. And this is what we're about. Take things serious, have fun, play together, play hard, and win games.
Last one to Kane Pittman.
Hey, Giannis. Bud spoke a lot over the last sort of couple of days or couple of weeks about the growth in your game, and I'm just wondering for you, you spoke a little bit about facilitating a little bit more. Where do you see the growth in your game coming into this season? Is it being more of a facilitator? Is it being more patient? Is it getting the ball in different spots? How do you view that?
I'll probably say the growth in my game is probably less stubborn, because obviously I'm so competitive, and I feel like I can get in the paint every time and try to score somebody. I've done in the past, but at the end of the day, you got to win games, and you got to keep your teammates involved, and you got to look at the bigger picture. And I feel like being less stubborn, sacrificing for my teammates, and always looking at the bigger picture, that what's going to help us overall win now and win at the end.